We just started. We haven't even started. We just got it. Am I late to the party? We just got in here. Okay, guys, 11 lights for each and every one of you. Clarity, truth, and peace. 11 lights to everybody. Clarity and peace. May you be as clear thinking as this crystal. May you be as shining and bright as this crystal. May the angels bring you love and light. And remember, it's your perception. So whatever you call towards you, if you call the love and light towards you, you will have the love and light to you. So I hope you guys are as clear as this beautiful crystal here, which is, oh, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. It looks like a big diamond. And this right here, clear quartz. And this is for enlightening and to lighten your spirit and your soul. Remember that you call to you what you ask for, right? So if you only see the love and the light, then you will only get the love and the light, okay? So we got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn first, so let's get into that, okay? So call the love and the light into your life always. Don't ever, it's all depending on your perception. If your perception is bad, then you're going to have bad things come around you. If you have good perception, then you will have that, okay? Thank you guys for anybody who wants to book me. I do the readings on Tuesdays and Fridays, so you have to book me 2 days in advance, please. Because you're not the only one I'm doing, but 2 days in advance. And right now there's specials running. I raised the price down because everybody's struggling right now. So, all right, we're on Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, and Capricorn comes up first. So there's a Capricorn here. Clarify the Capricorn card, please. There's a Capricorn, or there could be someone. This is past energies, okay, guys? Past energies, past energy, please, or current situation for some people. A Capricorn pops up immediately, okay? Capricorn pops up. I just started. Anybody who's tuning in, I just began. I'm on Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I'm doing Earth first, water, fire, and then why do I keep forgetting? And wind. Oh wait, air. Okay. All right. Oh. Whoa, you guys. A Capricorn, a Taurus pops up. However, this represents toxic behaviors. This represents someone who is going through, who's bonded in a cycle, who's bonded, right? This represents somebody who is feeling stuck in a situation, could be in a relationship, right? Then we have this. This represents the Taurus in the tarot because of the bull head right here and these horns, right? However, people see it as Pisces too because it's the most intuitive card in the deck. So we got a Capricorn and a Taurus pops up here. So they're speaking for all of you. Okay, so let's see here. Somebody's not seeing something clearly here and they're not realizing that they're in a toxic repeated cycle. This could be intuitively. Wow. And then that comes up, the Wheel of Fortune. This could be intuitively, this could be spiritually, that you're stuck in this cycle and it's making you feel very down here, okay? So somebody here feels down somebody feels like there's misfortune in their life. They feel that their fortune is not moving forward. They feel like they're okay, and then, so, here's the deal. So I got a layout here of like somebody feeling misfortunate, somebody feeling tied down. This is, I'm just going to say karmic cycles. I'm going to say family cycles, family karmic situations. When I get these two together, I always see that as like a family line. I feel like that's like the family tree. And then somebody's in like a karmic cycle that has to do with the family. And this has to do with a lot of this. So that could be somebody who feels a lot like, so technically that's somebody who's crying over spilt milk. Because if you see there's still gold on behind him, but he's paying attention to the ones that are on the floor. Miriam? Who's Miriam? Miriam. I don't know. Okay. Oh, Miriam. Okay. Okay. So, because you guys, while I'm doing this, I get funny text messages. So you guys, when you become a spiritual person, a lot of people will hit you up with, I'm bugging out right now. I think somebody's attacking me, or I have a spirit next to me and all that. But I'm going to explain something to you about spirit world, okay? You call to you what you draw attention to. I've done it before. I actually seen it myself. So here's why this is important that I just seen a text like that. Like, I'm freaked out right now. Please call me, right? And I get this all day long, you guys, all day. But I'm going to tell you something. That for a reason that just happened while I'm on here. And this is the Queen of Swords, needing to cut that out of your energy. Your energy level is calling in the devil because you're paying attention to the devil. So when we pay attention to a certain aspect of our being, we tune into that aspect. We tune in to that being, right? So we have to constantly fight off and guard ourselves from these negative creations. And again, this represents family, also represents a lot of money. But here's the deal. I feel like there's somebody here who needs to cut out something from a family toxic cycle. There is someone here who's karmically bound to a family karmic cycle. Now, the readings that I'm doing tonight are for the signs and the earth and the water and the fire and the wind because I wanted to get more spiritually deep with these readings. So if anybody doesn't understand spirituality, doesn't get it, and they just want to know if their boyfriend's going to call them back, this won't be the reading for you. So I'm just going to let you know that this is going to be a spiritual reading. So I'm seeing here somebody is bound by a toxic situation that they need to cut out. And you need to speak your truth. There's somebody here who's holding their tongue back and not speaking their truth. They're worried about things not going right when meanwhile all the fortune and the luck and the blessings have been brought to them since they were born, I'm hearing. So you need to, instead of paying attention to what's going on in the 3D or just in the 3D or just in the spirit world, you need to mix the two up. So you put the two blends together, okay? You mix the two blends together. Stop biting your tongue. Speak your piece. Tell your family how you feel. Listen, and also, if you have a story, death and transformation. Somebody's in a transitioning phase right now. This is death and transformation, okay? You're in a transitioning stage at this point of your life. You want to start a whole new world. But let me tell you something that's so vital right now. Because if you look at this spread right now, I'm going to show you. If you look at this spread, I'm going to show you. Somebody is dealing with a toxic energy that comes from their family, right? And then you're not using your intuition. You know that your intuition is telling you that this bond, it's a karmic wheel. And this is what it does to you. It makes you sad all the time, right? So you're needing to cut these things out, right? This could be family. This, you see, if that's a father or a mother or a father. Look, it looks like a grandfather and a father yelling at like a girl, like, oh, what are you doing? You're not doing things right. This is needing to end that, whether it's family or not. These ties are not for you, and you need to start a whole new world. You need to find the joy in life, and that's on top of it. So that's celebration with friends and family. You needed to find the joy in life is very vital to your health and your importance and your well-being. If you're around people, whether it be family or not, toxic is toxic. If it's not serving you, you have to cut it out, okay? Toxic is toxic. See, we have sometimes a father, a mother, a friend, or whatever that is keeping us from our advancement in life. Our advancement in life is determined by us. So whether we are in a home or an environment with things that bind us and hold us down, it is up to our mind to free ourselves. If we free ourselves up here, we're free ultimately in our environments. So holding yourself back is not a physical aspect, it is in the mind. You have to unlock the powers that are in here for everything around you to change. So if I was you, I would take myself out of this wounded warrior energy. Do not pay attention to the pain and the struggles and the torture that you've been through. So whether you have had separations, family has broken up, or your father is an asshole, or your mother is mean, or you have a angel for a mother, a devil for a father, that aspect of your being does not determine who you are in general. It only is a thing that you came from, and that you have to understand that you were put there to either learn a lesson from these people or to teach a lesson. So the actual outcome of this process, this journey, is up to you to determine where you want to go in life. Do you want to stay in the energy of I have not, I have nothing, I am no one? Or do you want to give yourself the encouragement to move forward? Because those burdens that you are carrying at this very present moment are not your burdens. They have never been your burdens, and they never will be your burdens. How they became your burdens was because you picked up the sticks and started to walk with them. If you would have just looked at the sticks for what they were, seen them on the floor, and walked over them, you would have gotten some beautiful outcomes from that. Hi, Wavy. I love you. So you would have gotten some beautiful outcomes from that. Here's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Now, I'm going to also explain to you about the earth signs. We move very slowly. I happen to be a Virgo myself. We move slowly, but ultimately, slow and steady wins the race. Those who rush through life will never get to the outcome because they will get there. But when they get there, they will be confused as to what to do when they get there. So my outcome, what I'm saying to you all is, when you do this, when you get in this process of knowing, I'm going to let you know these karmic cycles start with you. See how that's the first one? It's the karmic cycle. It started here, started from the bottom. Now we're here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Okay, so you have to let go of these karmic energies. Your intuition has been guiding you since you were a little kid, since you were born. These karmic cycles are not for you. You need to let them go. Get out of this depression mode. Get out of this sadness. Get out of this, it will never work out for me. Let me explain something to you. The glass is never half empty. It's always half full. If you just turn around and you see the gifts that are behind you, you will see the most beautiful things coming your way. See, you need to cut out things that don't serve you. She has the knife. She says, come here. But if you get too close with a negative energy that I'm not able to obtain, you must move back from me. My energy is so vital to me, because if I don't disconnect you from my energy, I will lose out on my pentacles and I will not be told what to do. Look at that. It looks like a woman being scolded by two men, or whatever, a man or whatever. It doesn't matter. I am not your slave. You do not own me. You will release yourself, and there will be a death and a rebirth, a transformation, a death and a rebirth. As you can see, this is death. She is naked. You are naked when you are born. It's a death and a rebirth. Okay, the sun, and that ultimately will bring out. See, this was the present moment. This is what's in front of you, and this is the outcome, the advice, and the outcome. Okay, so the advice is cut it out. Focus on yourself, death and transformation, death and a rebirth, and that will ultimately bring you to the happiness that you need. And you will know, I am a warrior. I've been through the battles, as you can see. However, I am leaving behind those that no longer serve me so I can get to my happiness. I am not going to carry the burdens of others anymore. And although it might take me a long time, because the Knight of Pentacles is ultimately the slowest moving card in the deck, but the Knight of Pentacles, unlike the Knight of Swords, unlike the Knight of Wands, always gets to his destination. It just takes a long time. But I will tell you, this Knight always makes it to his destination. So if he's moving slowly, and for some people that might not be their style, they might not like the fact that you move slowly, that is not your concern. My Tauruses, my Virgos, my Capricorns, it is no one's concern. The messages are flowing through me right now. It is no one's concern how long it takes you, or which process or which outcome you have. Only what is in your heart determines where you will go from this point forward. Do not wait for other people to say, I believe in you, you can do it. You will be doing a project around you, will be a bunch of burdens, will be people who will make you carry these burdens. You will be doing a project. You will be working on music. You will be working on your craft, on your poetry, on your whatever. And I'm going to tell you, the people around you are never going to be the ones to say, good job. This is why you must take that blindfold off. Become her, the ninja. Be able to sense and feel what's inside of you, so that you do not have to wait for answers from nobody else. It is not your problem when other people do not believe in who you are. You must feel the water, feel the earth, sit still with yourself, and really examine, so that when someone comes near you, your knives are sharpened enough to not be violent and aggressive, but to say, if you come any closer and try to take my energy from me, I will in turn cut you off. And if I have to cut you off, and look what's on top of here, I'm just going to show you. And this is what's on top, and I'm going to pull one more. Look at that. All knives, because you need to cut the things out that don't serve you, because the world that you're waiting for, and if you see those ships, they're very small, and this person's waiting, but they're ready to get on that boat and paddle and ready to go. You need to cut out what does not serve you. And for a lot of you, I am hearing and I am feeling strongly that you need to speak your truth. So whether people like the way you are or not, whether people like to hear your story or not, that is not their decision. Let he who does not commit a sin cast the first stone. Okay? I'm just gonna say, if you want to talk about people pretending to be perfect and acting like their shit don't stink because you're in the process of transition and transformation, everyone will understand your process. Everyone will understand your journey. But ultimately, that journey and that process will lead you to the destination of your dreams. And when you get there, you will rise from the ashes. You will rise like a phoenix out of the flame. Whatever, you will be that person who will say, number 44 on the clock, who will look in the mirror and say, I achieved my goals, not because I had people say I can achieve my goals. You will say, I achieved my goals because I was determined, because I stood up for myself, because I stood up for humankind. I supported not only myself, but others in the process. I did not hate anyone else. When they made it, I said, good job. When someone put out a song, I posted about it. When someone put out a shirt, I bought it. And this goes for everyone in here. Support yourself. Look in the mirror, earth signs. Tell yourself every day who you are. Do not wait for anyone else to give you the message. You don't need anyone else to give you the message. Oh, your angels and your spirit guides are so desperately seeking for you to ask them for help. All they want you to say is, I'm ready for your help. I know you're here, and I ask that you show me the way. Thank you for giving me work, and thank you for showing me how to do it, Spirit. Yes. And I'm asking you, Spirit, to please guide me. Find me the man that I want to love. Find me the family that I deserve. Bring me my soul family. Do not wait for others to achieve your goals for you, and do not stop. When those goals get a little bit sidetracked, you must continue to move forward. You must move forward. Do not let people stop you. Whether you've been through anything, whether you've been a drug addict, whether you were a prostitute, whether you were homeless, anything, whether you were bullied, whether you were gay when you were young and everybody bothered you, whether you got talked shit about, whether you were called ugly, stupid, that does not make you who you are. That does not define you. You define you. You define you. Die, be born again. Die and be born again. If you look at religion, they baptize, they call each other born agains and all that. You don't need religion to be amazing, to be connected to God. You need yourself. You need yourself, because the kingdom of God is within you and nobody else. It's not in a church. It's not down the street. It's not here. It's not there. It's not in the sky. It is within you. All in you. You do not need a place to go connect with God. You connect with God by yourself. No matter whether you love Allah, Krishna, Buddha, Yeshua, whatever. Just love yourself first. No one, not even God, can love you until you love yourself. No one, not even God, can forgive you until you forgive yourself. You will not enter the gates of heaven or the fires of hell by sins committed. It all depends on how you envision yourself, where you're going. Ultimately, a state of mind, your state of mind, only your state of mind. Okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is next. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius is next. I don't even know where those messages came from, but I'm glad this shit is on record because I need to watch that. I just spit some knowledge. Lali, that's right. What did you say to me last night? Olivia, my love. God that created men, not God created by men. She said to me yesterday when I was doing a reading for her, we spoke. She said, Flo, I believe in a God that created man, not a man that created God. Because if you really want to talk about things like that, I could tell you there's been a lot of made up things, and a lot of it is to control us, you guys. And once you can get out of that slave mentality, you will see the wonders of the world. Don't let them tell you that you being advanced and having gifts and speaking to spirit or you wanting to do something that's out of the norm is evil? How? Because why? Because I'm trying to advance the human race. I'm evil? Or because you don't want me to learn the secrets that you know so that I can't get to the place that you are, which is controlling us by telling us that we are not worthy. We are worthy. We are all worthy. We are all worthy. We all deserve it. That's right, Eric. That's my cousin Eric. I love him. That's my boo. We are all worthy. There's nobody here that's not worthy. Even the most unworthiest is the worthy. That you may see somebody on the street and go, ugh, dirty bum. You know what? That dirty bum could be an angel trapped in that body right now just to see if you will help that person. I remember one time I was walking in the city and this woman said to me, she was dirty, horrible, homeless. Excuse me, miss? She just, I don't know, there's a bunch of people walking by. Why did she say, excuse me, miss, can you help me get up? The first thought I had was, ooh, I don't want to touch her hand. But then I'm looking around me, I'm like, why she didn't ask somebody else? So I went and grabbed her hand. She had dirt all up in her hand, and I picked her up. That might have been an angel testing me. That's why you never know who to be nice to, because you don't know what angel is inside of what person trying to teach you a lesson about yourself. Know yourself. Know yourself. What kind of person are you? What kind of person are you? If you saw someone getting beat up across the street and you knew you could possibly get hurt, do you just drive away, or do you stay there at least and call the cops and wait across the street and scream out, I'm calling the cops, or would you just drive away? Are you that person if you're driving down the street and a girl's running to you and she's bloody, but you see it's just her? Would you have the balls to stop the car real quick and let her jump in and just drive off? Or would you be afraid that the person that's chasing her is right behind her and just let her get chased? Because by the time you call the cops, she'll be dead. And yo, what are you willing to sacrifice your life for another? That all determines by you. That's all determined by you. The greatest gift in the world that God gave us is the ability to give ourselves to other people. And people who don't do that, they'll learn in the afterlife, they'll learn a lesson, and they'll stay around and learn forever. And then those of us who learn it now can ascend in this world and ascend even more after, okay? So, all right, so we're going to get to Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And I'm telling you right now, I have a presence around me. I don't know what's going on, but I love it. I love it. Thank you. These are the kind of messages I want to give. I would love to be like, your boyfriend doesn't love you or your boyfriend's not going to call you. I would love that. But these are the messages we need. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have a lot of fire in my chart. I'm an Aries rising. Sagittarius, a lot of Sag in my chart. A couple of Sages in my chart. These are the messages we need. Everybody here, if you go to get a tarot reading from anybody, it don't have to be from me. Let it be for a mind-blowing experience. Something like incredible. Like I'm going to say Olivia, the one that you see in here in my live, she taught me a lot. I'm a Venus and Leo. She taught me a lot last night when we were talking about some deep shit, man. I'm going to tell you that was the most deepest reading I ever did. I didn't even need to look at the tarot. I was just getting the messages left and right. Left and right. So I want the shift to happen for you to know. I love doing tarot readings for people for love and for all that, but I'm going to show you who you are because my purpose is to help you find your life's purpose. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that is what I'm hearing. Are you really ready for that? I know I am. Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, or Sag. That represents the card for Aries, Leo, or Sag. Any fire, any wands you see in the tarot, that's fire signs. Aries, Leo, or Sag. Any pentacles you see, that is earth. Any swords you see, that is air. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. And then we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the cups. So the cups are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are the wands, just so you guys are aware. Now, in tarot, there are 78 cards, 22 major arcanas, minor arcanas. I'm just letting you guys know. And they say that there's 22 aspects of our being, of our mindset, right? There's 22 different aspects, and it's funny, the tarot has the 22 different aspects. These were made by an esoteric person, right? Esoteric, and believing highly that this will show you what's in your subconscious and help you release it. And basically, yes, can it tell you your future? No, it can tell you what you're going to get to if you release that, okay? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Nobody can tell you your future but you. Just know that. The future is ultimately your determination. Aries, Leo, Sag. Here we go again. There's Aries, Leo, or Sag. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces comes up. A need, a wanting, a waiting for something to come in. I'm waiting for it to come in. I am pondering what I want from life. I am wondering, what is this? What is God bringing to me? What is this world about? Where does the water end? So looking out, and imagine a person who does not know anything about the water or ships or where it goes. And I'm standing there, and it's like I feel a curiosity about you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's a curiosity about you. You're wondering about the world. You're looking far off into the distance, and somewhere deep inside of you, you know that there's more to life than just this horizon. The horizon must go further than that. How does the water flow throughly round, or does it stay flat? Is your mentality here where you are searching for life's bigger answers? There's something that burned inside of you lately, or has been burning inside of you for a long time, where you have been trying to figure out the life story that you want to create. You want to experience new things. There is a need for you to find balance in your life, in your mind, in your body, in your spirit, in your soul. You have a need here for a determination, not a need, a determination. You won't be happy until you find bigger meanings to the meaning of life itself. How will I remain unhappy? Is if I do not search for the answers, I do not find the balance, and I do not get myself feeling like this happy family here. Whether or not you are in a situation where you feel your family is not everything, you were put into that family for a reason. Please understand me when I say, if you feel like you are the black sheep of that family, you are not the black sheep. You are not the outcast. You are the star seed, and you have been sent down to teach these people a lesson, or it is your karma to learn a lesson from these people. Doesn't matter if they're your blood relatives. You signed a contract. Your soul signed a contract before you were born to enter into this dimension. You are the star seed, and then you got chosen to be put down and placed into a place where you don't feel comfortable. Why don't I fit in with my family? Why are they so different from me? You ask yourself a lot. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have a lot of fire in my chart. This happens to me all the time. You ask yourself, why am I so different? Why don't I fit in with these people? Why? Because these people were put into your life for you to learn a lesson from them, or you need to teach them a lesson. And how will you teach them a lesson if they don't want to learn? If everyone around you is hard-headed and they don't want to learn, how do you teach these people a lesson? I'm going to tell you how. By teaching yourself the lessons first. Once you learn those lessons, you have the choice to remain in the shit that you're in, or to change you. And once you change you, they will see you're changing you, and then they will begin to change themselves. And if they do not, ultimately that is not your concern. Your objective is to only change yourself. Work on yourself. You cannot change the world till you change yourself. Oh my God. This is a lifetime for you to go into a place that you didn't think was real. Inside of you is the most magical thing you could ever see. There is nothing that you can't see magical outside of you that you can't see within yourself. You can go to Italy, France, get married, buy clothes, do this. None of those things will. Listen to what I'm saying right now, everyone. This is important. I'm getting a huge message. You can go to Italy, France. You can go to Bahamas and see beauty out externally. Look in front of you and go, wow, that's beautiful. But I will tell you, nothing in the world is going to be as beautiful as what you will find within yourself when you travel inside of you. When you travel inside of you, you will find who and how and what and where and how beautiful the world is. Nothing in the world will ever be as beautiful as what's inside of you. Nothing. Go around. Go. Search everywhere. Go here. Go there. Look there. Look into a guy. Look into a woman to make you feel good about yourself. Look into a mirror. Look into makeup. Look into sneakers, name brands. Look into celebrities. None of that's gonna satisfy you like it's gonna satisfy you when you purchase that ticket to see what's inside of you. When you purchase that plane ticket and you fly inside of you, you get on that boat and you fucking ride those waves. I don't care how scary it gets. You have to understand the beauty is within you. You have to understand that. You have to. It doesn't matter what people think. Let them think what they want to think. Are you being true to you? Are you ultimately being true to yourself? That's what matters. That's all that matters. Because in the end, if you remain true to yourself, in the end, people are going to say, regardless of what, whether you drive a Benz or a Nissan or you're a doctor or you're your head doctor, if you're a regular doctor, they're going to say, well, she ain't no freaking brain surgeon. If you fly planes, they're going to say, well, she ain't and not NASA. If you marry that guy, they're going to say, well, he's not as hot as this guy. People will always have something negative to say. So what is your determination? What is it going to be? What's it going to take for you to understand? Fuck what people say. Fuck that. Ain't nobody in your life, nobody is born of this but you. My ears are going crazy. I'm getting fiery feeling right now. It's you. You determine everything. My little cousin's watching right now. I find that so beautiful. Because we... The soul, like you look around you, right? So sometimes you might see that you're kind of sad. You look around you again. It's almost the same cards for you, Aries, Leo, Sag. The same as Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And I'm going to tell you something. You look around you sometimes. You might see around you that it's just shit, right? It's just shit. My family's crazy, this, that. Let me explain something to you. Look at the beauty that comes out of those crazy motherfuckers. Even if you got a crackhead uncle, that crackhead uncle is teaching you something about life that when you are not happy, you will smoke yourself to death. He's not a bad person. He's not a stupid crackhead piece of shit. Or she's not, your aunt is not a crazy psycho bitch. They're not happy. When you're not happy, you do things to try to find happiness in things that don't work. They never do. So you have to understand, everybody that's going through something, do not point your finger and go, ew, look what she's doing. Ew, look what he's doing. You don't know what that person is going through. You don't know the struggles that they see. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. You don't know. So you can't judge. You can't say, oh, you're homeless because you choose to be homeless. You bum, get a job. How about that? How about shut your fucking mouth? Give him $5. And if he wants to smoke crack, what if he wants to shoot dope with it? Let him do what he wants. It's his fucking life, not yours. Do not look. There's Aries, Leo, Sag. We have a very important transition here happening for the signs, for the earth. The earth is in a shift at this present moment. It is looking for you to call within yourself and find out who you are. It is asking you, and I'm telling you guys, these messages, I've never spoken so freely in my life. I feel like the dawn of speaking right now. The communication is flowing through me like water. I'm going to tell you, the earth right now, the earth right now is shifting, and it is calling for us as light workers, as star seeds, as beings that were dropped down here for the 3 generational ascensional purposes, whatever you believe in it or not. I'm going to tell you right now, throw away what you've learned in school, what you've learned from someone else. You got to learn for yourself. You are being called to work, called everything that's happening right now, this shift that's going on, it is for a reason. You are being called to let go. Break away from the devil, children of God. Break away from the devil, children. Break away. The devil is made by you. The devil was ultimately created by you because you thought that things were bad. You thought that things were sinful. You thought it, so you brought it. You create your own demons every time. Oh my God, if you have that dream, like the young man who had that dream and he went to the Buddha and said, Buddha, every night in my dream, a demon follows me and runs after me and chases me. So the Buddha said to him, when this demon follows you, stop in the dream and ask it why it's chasing you. And so the man one night decides the demon's chasing him. So the man stops in the dream and he says, excuse me. And the demon looks at him and the man says, why are you chasing me? And the demon says, I don't know. It's your dream. You made me. I'm chasing you in your dream because you brought me into your dream. You're the reason why I'm in your dream. You're the reason why you have negative problems in your life. You're the reason why I am created. I don't create me. I am nothing but a being of your imagination. So if you imagine me, a demon, an evil person into your life, I will then therefore be around you as your best friend. The demon from hell. It's me. But meanwhile, that demon is all here. It's just here. All you got to do is push it away and it's gone. Someone here feels like they're married, like they'll never get married. I'm hearing somebody say, I'm never going to get married. That'll never happen for me. It's not in my cards to get married. It's not in the fate to get married. Maybe marriage and you won't get along. Did you ever think of it that way? So it's your perception, sweetie. Whoever you are that's saying, I'll never find the man or the woman of my dreams. I'll never have children. It's not for me. Blah, blah, blah. Did you ever think why those things are not going to be good for you? Did you ever think of the good side of why you're not getting something? It's your perception. So, if I say today, I'm so sad, I'm single, I'm by myself, I haven't had sex in a year, blah, 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 blah. If I say that, then I become a sad story. But if I sit here and say, I'm so grateful because I am single, I haven't had sex in a year, I get to learn myself, I get to know what I want before I actually throw myself into the water. Throw yourself to the wolves, because let me tell you something. When you don't get to know yourself, you throw yourself to the wolves. If you don't know who you are, them motherfuckers will eat you up. You want to be famous? You want to be an actor? You want to be a director? You want to do all that? Get into that world when you're fucking settled. When you know who you are, you get into those worlds. Because remember, those worlds are nothing but a bunch of vultures. They'll eat you and eat you and eat you. And then once they're done with you, they'll throw you to the side and go to the fresh meat, baby. It's just like a pack of wolves. You throw some old ass meat, maybe one of them who's desperate will go eat that meat. But once that fresh meat comes in, all the wolves are going after it. So know yourself before you throw yourself into something. Know who you are before you try to become a star. Know who you are before you try to get married. Know who you are before you settle down. Before you settle for someone. Settling? Why are you settling? You know how many options there are? Do you know that your twin flame is somewhere walking around here on earth waiting for you to meet them from across the room and going, I have to have you. I have to have you too. So when you finally do make love and you finally have sex, it is the best, most incredible sex you'll ever have in your life. Instead of having random, useless sex with somebody, and then you walk out talking about, that was a waste of a shave of vagina hair. Oh my God, it took me forever to shave my legs. Why not wait, let your shit get hairy, and then when you finally meet the man or the woman in your dreams, shave your shit, wax your shit, get your shit. Why are you giving your energy to these people that don't give it back to you? Remember, as a giver, you gotta have boundaries because takers have none. Okay? So whether or not I say to you what I say to you, just know that these messages are coming from spirit guides, angels, aliens, whatever, entities, other dimensions, because they wanted me to speak it and they would not let me go until I did. And they said, Flo, I know you want to please everybody and do cards and make them happy and talk about their relationships and their boyfriends, but I'm going to give you something better today. Those people who are woke and enlightened will stay in this and listen to what you got to say, because ultimately it's not coming from me. It's coming from your angels, your spirit guides. As a giver, you have to have boundaries because takers have none. Okay? None. So, like I said, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this is very vital. All of the stuff I just said is very vital. Watch this again when you need a message, because there is messages in there for you, by you, given to me to reply to you. I am a messenger. I am but a messenger, as we all are, but a messenger of ultimately the divine source, the universe. And the universe, the divine source, is waiting for you to take that step and that leap forward with passion, fire, and love, and not be afraid, and stand in your power. Stand in your power, because you have everything. You have the spirit realm behind you, and they are watching you, and they are looking after you, and they are making sure that you're okay. And all those fears that you have, baby, you know fear is just an illusion. Fear is false evidence appearing real. F-E-A-R. Fear. False evidence appearing real. It is not real. It is but created by you and only you. And when you get grounded, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, my fire sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus, everyone in this room, anyone watching this, when you get grounded finally and you find yourself sitting there with everything you ever wanted in your life, and you feel victorious, you feel like you can celebrate, you feel like it's all coming to you, this message of hope, of love, of life will arrive to you in a swift motion. Look at the gift that we are bestowing upon you. I am your guides. I am your angels, and I am here to give you a gift. Something you can hold with your hands, something that is tangible, something that is relevant. You just need to take that leap. The Fool is the first card in the tarot. The Fool does not go with anyone else. The Fool is by himself. Literally, it's known as the card that's by itself in the tarot deck. The Fool goes on his own. The Fool travels through the whole deck because he's a baby. He's learning, but he's not afraid. She got something barking at him. There's nothing there. He's about to fall off the cliff. There's freaking a wave about to smash into him. But like the fool, careless and free, worried and unafraid, he's taking that chance. He packed his bag. He's got his flower in his hand to create the fruits of the earth when he needs to eat on his journey, when he needs to travel with nothing, no clothes, no nothing, just a little bit of bread and a little bit of cheese so he can get to his destination. Be the fool. Be the fool. Travel your journey. Don't look to see if the floor is solid. Know it's solid. You do not check to see if your house is still standing when you get there. You know it's standing there. So believe that you will stand through this and you will accomplish and achieve the journey. No one can stop you ever. Water signs. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. That was beautiful. Yes, I am willing to do that. They're asking me, do you like it? Yes, I do. I don't like it. I love it. Do you like this new version of you? Do you like this flow? Do you like this Florina? I love it. And they love it too. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I love you too. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You guys, whoever was just in here watching those readings, I'm just going to let you know. You just witnessed something. You might not know it. You're not in my body. But what you don't know is I just felt something that I've never felt before. I felt something I never felt before. So you need to know that those messages came strongly from Spirit. So strongly. Whoever was in this room and got to witness that, we're lucky right now. And I'm blessed to be able to pass those messages on because we all need them. We all do. That was amazing. And it's going to be amazing right now. So we got our Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And I'm just going to tell you because I feel energy. Immediately, I come to the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And immediately the wave of emotions comes over me. And I feel a sense of, for some, peace, and I feel a sense of a need to release some heaviness that is flowing through your body. There's some heaviness here that I'm feeling inside of me. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, there may be someone in here who's feeling down and weighed down. And I'm feeling a sense of just a heaviness. Okay, clear that, please. So it's a sense of very heavy feeling, very, someone who doesn't know what step they want to take next. I feel someone is on a journey of figuring themselves out. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Next is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. You guys can watch the videos again on my Instagram. And if anyone knows how I can record this and post it and save it on my phone, let me know because I need to save it. And I want to save this and put it on my YouTube because this was probably one of the most mind-blowing readings I think I've ever done. So whether or not you guys liked it because I pulled signs and all that, this time Spirit had me go in a totally different direction and I love that. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Squad shit. You know, Eric, come on. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a water sign just flies right out of my hand. What did I just say, you guys? Didn't I just say something about if somebody in here feels a wave of heaviness and emotions flowing through them? The Queen of Cups is the most emotionally supportive, emotionally giving, and emotionally, she's just emotional. I feel someone in here feels that they might be being used by people. They might be being used by people. Someone here feels on being like they're being used by people. Like they're doing everything for someone. This could be with an Aquarius. This could be with an Aquarius or a Libra, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Someone feels they're being so drained right now. I mean, look at that. Someone feels drained by an individual here. I feel the sense of like, I'm not being appreciated right now. And so if you are feeling this way if you're a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, who feels used by a Libra or Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or anyone in your life around you that feels like you're just giving and they're just taking, you give and they just sit there. What did I just say? Givers have to have boundaries because takers have none. He's giving, and they sit there and they take and they take. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and you know that this is not right. It's not fair. It's toxic. It's binding you. You are chained to this. You are chained to this. You have to break away from this. Break away from this. I don't care who it is. Break away. And break away. I just heard that song. You have to seek justice in yourself for them to give you the respect that you need. You being disrespected, you being used and taken advantage of. Somebody's got you bound and, oh, look at that. Hand up like, I'm the boss. He's the boss and you're the bitch. Let go. Break away from that. Unchain yourself. Unfuck yourself. This person could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, or Libra. This person is holding on to you by a thread, or you're holding on to them by a thread. It's time to let it go. Do you not feel bound and trapped? I told you before I started this reading, I got into a energy and I felt trapped. Look at your reading. It's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Someone in here feels me right now. I know you feel me because look at you. You are so tired because all you do is give. And everybody's just barking at you. Gimme. They don't have to be literally, but that's how you feel. And you feel it's not fair. There needs to be justice in this because you're bound to this fucking shit. You can't let go. You're in chains. You're in chains. And he's like, I win. I'm in control. Ha ha. Ha ha. You're doing what I told you to do. And you think because you got a fruit in your hand, you're okay, and you're not. You need to unbind yourself. You are chained to this connection. Stop holding on so tightly. Look how tightly he's holding on. Can you see what's behind you? All the opportunities in the world, but you still stay connected to this connection, thinking that this person is going to give you everything once they learn what to do. Nope, the ships are right there. You see how small they are? They're tiny, little tiny ships. But I swear, once you find them ships, once them ships come to you, the journey, baby, it's all love from there. It's all love from there. See, because I see a very loyal person here. A very determined, loyal person that sticks by someone's side no matter what. And so, but when is enough going to be enough, though? When are you going to stop riding in on your white horse and playing Captain Save-A-Hold of these motherfuckers? They don't deserve it. Have they earned it? Have they earned your respect? Have they earned it? Huh? What have they done for you lately? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You guys are the most intuitive signs on the zodiac astrological chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces people are highly in tune with the other realms. They're highly in tune with the divine, and they most importantly are highly in tuned with themselves. I will just show you the spread as I speak because I'm getting messages. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces are the most in tune. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You guys are the most highest intuitive people in the astrological zodiac chart. You are the most intuitive. You give energy to something so fully, so strongly. But remember, when you give that energy to something that strongly, that passionately, that energy is easily taken from you that strongly and that passionately. So you have to make the choice to know, should I go all the way with this, or should I stop for a second and give myself the opportunity to grab some energy back before I continuously give people my energy? They are draining you. They are vampires. You have to stop and collect your blood again. You're drained, baby. Undrain yourself. Stop eating the pain from them. Stop eating it, because I feel so heavy right now. I feel a wave of emotions and heaviness and just things that you don't need in your life. They are taking from you. You have to take your power back. Oh, thank you. You know, my nose is just when spirit gets real close. You have to take that power back. In my eye. It is time, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It is time. I love you, Eric. It is time to let it go. Let it go. Time. It's time. I'm gonna tell you the emotions that I just felt during the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces reading, the passion I felt during the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, and the groundedness and earthiness I felt during the Virgos. That's mind-blowing. I got all earthy and grounded when I was doing the earth signs. I got all fiery and passionate when I was doing the fire signs. I got all emotional and tense when I was doing the water signs. And now I'm getting into the air energy. And I feel bubbly and light. If you ever talk to a lot of Aquarius, Libra, Geminis, they seem really ditzy, but they're not. They're just they're the air sign. Their brain does this. I have Libra in my chart, a lot of Libra, a lot of Gemini, and I'm an Aquarius moon. Funny, because I have pretty much everything. We all have a little something of someone in our chart. But what defines you is where you ground yourself in those houses of the zodiac. Where do you determine how you work? Are you an Aries when you work? Are you a Libra when you have sex? Are you a Gemini when you communicate? Are you a Scorpio when you want to fuck? Are you a Pisces when you want to be all sensitive and emotional? And or are you a Cancer when you want to be sensitive and emotional? Are you a Pisces when you want to be logical and to the point? Or are you a Sagittarius when you want to be all anxious and all over the place? Or are you a Virgo when you want to be earthy and organized and clean? Are you it's going to end in a minute, the live, so I'm just talking so that I can end and I can start fresh on the next sign. But the point is, I'm doing Aquarius, Libra, Gemini next, so tune back in. Just saw 143 on the clock. Thank you. I love you too. It is ultimately up to you, you guys. Whatever you have in your chart, whichever sign is in your chart, you can choose to be any of those signs if you just take on the characteristics of that sign. And if you guys want to see things about you, there's a free numerology report. It's called it's numerology.com, and you put in your stuff. I'm gonna put the I don't know if anybody knows or has the link to pin it, but you can put your info in there, and then it literally tells you so much about your being, your aspects, so that you can determine. Because so like, why do you think the ancient Mayans knew so much about zodiacs? Because they knew. They saw something, was like, oh, we're being guided, literally, like there's a chart that guides us. And that's considered evil because why? Because it tells you your soul's purpose, your mission, your path, who you were meant to be. We were born of this. We were born of the magic. We were born of the beauty. It is just up to us to find it and to live it and to accept it and honor it and cherish it instead of ignoring it and calling it evil. Every time somebody wants to get advanced or they want to do something in life, they're evil. No, you're wrong. They're wrong. Next live finna be brazy. All right, I'm gonna come back in this live. Let me save this. Hold on.